What's going on, guys? Greg Farley from The Wise Guys here. Just reminding you, I had a few people say they couldn't click the link exactly, so I'm just here to remind you again. The coupon code is The Wise Guys TCG10. That's The Wise Guys TCG10. And the link down below, now that I fixed it, will take you directly to the page to be able to spend money on Ink Gaming to both support their website, their awesome products, and us. Thanks, guys. YG, baby. Well, we have another topic to discuss today. This time it's mid-tier boss monsters and what they have done to impact the game. Now, when we say mid-tier boss monsters, we think about cards that weren't exactly the main boss monster of the deck, but have made a tremendous impact on the game. So without further ado, let's get into our top 5, and these can go any kind of way. And if you disagree, leave it down in the comments. Throw us some that we may have forgot. That's what we're here for, just to have a nice discussion. Me and my friend talked about this. But in number 5, I had Erebus, because Erebus was not the main focal point of Monarchs. However, he was a very strong opening play that pretty much set up Ether to drop on your turn over and over and over again. Coming in at number 4, we had Zodiac Broadbull. Now, when we say Zodiac Broadbull, we all know that Dryden, being one of the top 3 decks ever, top 5 decks ever, Zodiac Dryden was the main, Drancy or whatever you want to call her. She was the main focal point of the deck. But Broadbull, if it came back right now, would be a nightmare of a card to deal with, being able to search any Beast Warrior. It was just beyond ridiculous. Coming in at number 3, we had Dynamite Knuckle. Dynamite Knuckle and his ability to place traps onto the field to set up. He's probably the best setup of all of these monsters to set up Masterpiece. Masterpiece being the grade A boss monster that we all knew, being unaffected by whatever you tributed. Traps mainly being the problem when you set him up with Knuckle. Coming in at number 2, we had El Shaddoll Winda. Now, with El Shaddoll Winda, we all know Construct is the nightmare of the deck, being able to run into anything. But Winda, we put it number 2, and number 1 and number 2 can go either way. But with her, being able to not to withstand any kind of destruction and force you to only have one special summon a turn is absolutely ridiculous. Lastly, coming in at number 1, we had Nekroz of Unicorn. Nekroz of Unicorn obviously isn't the boss monster of the deck. That would be either Trishula or Valkyris, depending on how you looked at it. Or Shurit, really, because it's him and Dance Princess hopping in and out of dead bodies, which is just the strangest lore ever. But Nekroz of Unicorn being able to turn off extra deck monsters and get limited to 1 the way that it did, it definitely shows the most powerful level of mid-tier boss monster, middle management, if you will. That was just a quick little rundown, guys. If we missed one, if you think we missed one, if you feel like there's more cards to be mentioned, please leave it down in the comments. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you check the link down below, as we have so much stuff and so many links to go check out inkgaming.com, our new sponsor. Make sure you guys stay tuned and look us up on Facebook as well. This is Greg Farley from The Wise Guys, aka Pegasus, signing out. YG, baby.